That's the point.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, goddammit. All right, but
Right.
anyway, we are live.
So remember, you're gonna call me Cherie Marcy, formerly Adria Cherie. No, don't say formally because my lawsuit is still
We
under
live
Ing.
now, so you might as well just say it because shit,
Oh,
we
okay,
already
we
live.
live. Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. Hey, everybody, what's up? What's up? It's your girl, Adria Cherie English, but
All right,
It's really Adria Cherie Marcy because I'm getting a divorce. I tried, we tried. God's
all right.
plan. So it is what it is.
All right, now everybody, that's coming in here, please do me a favor and make sure that y'all share that I am on. Please do me that solid. Everybody share that I'm on. Hit the like button. Salute
Yeah,
to
yeah.
everybody in the
Uh-uh.
building. All
Right.
right. So we have Cherie,
Yeah.
Marcy,
Yeah.
Ka, Adria, English.
AKA she does that.
Yeah, she does
AKA
all that.
AKA she did that.
Oh shit.
AKA she's still doing that.
Mm, I don't know what that is.
AKA you better ask if you don't know about that.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody, please hit the like button. Please share this live. Let's get right into it, man. Everybody pretty much know the backstory, but we're gonna get into the topic at hand. We're gonna touch on Diddy as well, but that's later on. We're gonna touch on a few things. Now, we're gonna talk about Quincy right now. Kim Porter's son.
Hey Quincy. Hey baby. Hey boo.
All right. How did you meet Quincy? Let's start right there.
Well, I'm from Cali, and so can you hear me good? Because I got my phone set up. All right, I want to make sure it ain't muffled.
Good,
Uh,
perfectly.
oh, cool. That's what's up. Because I was not trying to hold it. No, we out here in Cali, we out here in LA, in Southern California. You know what I mean? It was a couple of locations, but I took a walk through the neighborhood. You know what I mean? I took a stroll, and we met up. It was like
Okay.
we met up in our dreams because he said he's not all the way happy yet, and I'm not all the way happy yet either. And we got some similar I would think. Trying to fix this, y'all. We got some similar
I don't know. Good now.
I'm trying to let y'all know, I'm trying to let y'all see something. Now, but no, some real, like, so we got mutual, business or whatnot. So it just made sense. He do music, I do music. By the
Okay.
way, hey, his new single, Different Route, is real dope because he's writing from the heart. It's a lot of creativity in it. The director, she's dope. I like the visuals. And actually I have it queued on my TV. You mind if I play a couple of seconds of it? I ain't gonna hold you.
At least 5. God damn it. Go ahead.
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I got you. Now I want to look. 1, 2, look. Y'all better catch it. Look.
All right. Go right
See,
ahead.
yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do a set it up like I'm introducing them. I want you guys to check out my man, you understand? I'm already claiming him. No, no, but for real, check out Quincy. This is his newest joint called Different Route. It's a lot of creativity. He's speaking from the heart. He's talking about you're gonna tell the truth if you fade it. That's why I got my Bleezy. This is that Cali Bomb Bomb. And actually, I'm coming out with I'm not coming out, it's already being grown. My strain of weed. It's gonna be in every state. So when y'all see my label, my picture gonna be on it. I need y'all to support that. All right, but anyway, getting back to Quincy, he's real dope, creative, talented. I don't think he gets enough attention being under the shadow of Diddy, in my opinion. And so they always quick to have King Kong jumping around the stage. Shout out to King. I heard the diss track. I hope you weren't talking to me because I know where the house is at. I know what's up next door, so we don't even want to go into that. Well, we might go into that, but yeah. Anyway, Quincy's dope. Everybody listen up. Everybody download, like, subscribe, share. Mike, support Mike. All right, here we go. I'm gonna stop talking. Enough about me. It's all about him.
All right. Let me put it a solo. You see?
Huh?
No, go ahead. I'm making. Just you, the solo. Go ahead.
And your mind will tell you, baby, what you craving. Hope you don't mind it if I cut off what you say. See, shooting for the stars when you aiming.
Alright. Alright.
Right?
Yeah, that shit is nice.
Right? It's really nice.
That shit is nice. Nah, for real. Well, yeah, but
Me and Quincy, I need to be on that remix. Me and you and Cardi B.
yeah, you have to pause that, sweetie bop.
Yeah, I feel like me, him, and Cardi B would make that extra hot. If you want to do the remix, holler at me. You can hit me directly. Check your DM, Quincy, because the text messages you be slow about checking it. I said something to you specifically in your DM, so I didn't want to text it to you in case you was around somebody. So check your DM.
Now, what if people think that you fronting right now or hummer stunting that you and him are in a relationship?
No, he gotta ask me.
We gonna go
He
straight for
gotta
the
be
judge. Let's go.
gotta be public. No, it's all brand new. It's all, you know what I mean. It's all. I wanna you would do that. No, but for real, it ain't deep. You know, I'm still technically married, but you know, I ain't got no ring on. In the process of getting that situation handled, so you know, we cool right now. We vibing through the music.
All right, we gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to Quincy. Let's move on. Did you know Cassie? Did you ever meet Cassie?
Yes,
Everybody.
yes, yes. Cassie used to be in my apartment because her and Anthony Gallo were signed to the same label, Ford Models. They both. Anthony was with Wilhelmina and also a smaller agency, and then he was with Ford. And when he got with Ford, Cassie was with Ford at the same time, and so they would see each other on different casting calls and things, and going to their agency to collect checks or whatnot, just in passing. And then our apartment was in Manhattan, in the middle of the city, so we had the hangout spot. We were the people from Cali, so everybody wanted to kick it. Anthony was popping, I was popping, so yeah, she would come through and hang out. I remember she wasn't even dating Diddy when she was coming through, and I remember her telling, Anthony about it, and him like saying that's crazy how we all got in there when initially nobody was in there, and then we all got in there because I started dancing at the white party, so that got me in there, and then it helped Anthony to book the Sean John campaign, and then Cassie ended up meeting Diddy, and he wanted to date her, and then we know what happened with that. But in the moment, none of us had met him or dealt with him. So it was crazy that we all ended up dealing with them in our own way, and we all got a story. Shout out to Anthony Gallo. Call me Anthony.
And that kind of answered the question that I was going to ask, but I'm gonna ask it again. So basically, are you saying, according to your recollection, that when you started going around Diddy and those parties, you and Cassie, not knowing each other, but y'all was around each other at the same time?
Yeah,
Diddy?
but we were on the humble. Yeah, we were just kicking it at our apartment, and she wasn't dating him, Diddy, yet. It was pre-Diddy, into Diddy, and then after she got with Diddy, like it wasn't no more hanging out, no more coming through.
So, from what I was listening to, so you said
and
that
it was Puffy back there. For the record, I'm saying Diddy, but we was calling him Puffy back then. He was Puffy.
He got 18 names.
Right. But I just want to talk in context because it was 20 years ago, and he was going by Puffy, but we all calling him Diddy now. So I'm referring him to Diddy just so the new public understand who we talking about. But we was calling him Puffy back then.
Everybody, do me. You are stupid, Laura. That you are stupid, Laura 89. That's
what Laura say? What Laura say? What Laura say?
She's stupid, but
What
I'm
she
gonna
say? What she say? Let's give her 5 minutes of not even 5 minutes, 30 seconds, 15 seconds of fame.
She's retarded. But damn, now I forgot what I was about to ask. God damn it.
So yeah, basically, yeah. So we all ended up, meeting him and interacting with him and having, a history in our own way. And I was telling Anthony Gallo to hit me up.
Everybody, please do me a favor. Please share, y'all. Please do me a favor. Fuck the favor. Show some love. Please share.
Do him that solid. Do him a solid.
Share. The number's going up, but still do me a favor, everybody that's coming in.
Share, like.
Share, please. Thank you. All right. Salute to
everybody. Also like Different Route by Quincy. Everybody go check out A Different Route by Quincy. Don't
Now,
call me, y'all. I'm on live. Don't call me. You always want to call when I get on live. Don't do that.
thank you, Don. Everybody that shared, please hit that. Put 1 in the
And I just
chat.
want everybody to know I'm all natural at 46. I've never had a Botox or injection. I got some tracks added, but I am mixed, so my hair is long.
I'm kind of crazy. So what you saying? Everything is normal, like the breast, ass,
Yeah,
all
I've never had, the only surgery I've ever had in my life is a C-section.
All right,
Everything
so
is
stand up.
real.
So stand up and turn around for a second. Let's see. Woo, let's see what you got. Hold on, you gotta move. Hey, you. All right, you making it pop. Make it pop. Okay. All right, I see. All right. Well. All right. Now you got a little something. You like 5'1". Okay.
I'm 5'2". This is me. This was me 20 years ago. Vibe magazine was the hottest magazine. It's the cover.
Oh,
I
so you
got
got
$0. I never signed a release. I got $0. Never signed a release. Didn't even know I was going to be in the magazine. Dang near got beat up by Anthony because I ended up in a magazine that he didn't end up in. And he was the model. I wasn't pursuing being in the magazine. So actually getting in the magazine, y'all ain't right. Don't call me when I'm on this live now. Stop. What was jacked up is I didn't even know I was gonna be in Vibe. I literally woke up to Anthony smushing my head in the pillow. What the F are you doing in Vibe magazine? I'm like, what do you mean I'm in Vibe magazine? Because his homeboy Zanelle Rodriguez, Nelly, shout out to Nelly, Zanelle, holler at me. Zanelle ended up being one of Diddy's right-hand man on a Ciroc tip. So Nelly knows a lot too. Zanelle knows a lot. All it was pre-Diddy with him too. But anyway, he called Anthony and said, "Hey," because this was back when the magazine came out, it was on the newsstand and everybody ran out to get it. Well, we were living in a doorman building. So it was a like a newsstand right outside our door when you walked out the building. So we was naked because we had, got it popping the night, in the night or whatever. So we all good and cuddly. And then he get a phone call. I'm thinking it's somebody calling about an audition. His homeboy tells him Zanelle tells him that I'm in Vibe magazine. He starts smushing my head. What the F are you doing in my Vibe magazine? I'm like, what? We go down, we get dressed real quick, go down. The doorman opens up the building. Right there on the stand is this. So I'm assuming this is it. And then as I open up the magazine, look at there I am,
right.
biggest day. Look at Reverend Al Sharpton was there. What was you in there doing, Reverend? You see Christian Combs. He on the page. He was underage right here.
And that's
Y'all
20
see?
years. So that's 20 years ago. So he had
He
to
was
be.
like 6 or 7. Why was he there? Look.
Well, I mean, that's the daytime. You know what I mean? That's the day. Was he there at night? Because you was there pretty much all night, shaking and baking.
I'm gonna put this down now.
Sucking and fucking. I don't know what was going on, but listen, I mean that's a nice little picture there. But let's we gonna get
Shout
right
out
to
E40. That's my homie. I beat him in dominoes on this day.
shout out to E40, man. That's
the homie. E40 called me because we gonna do something big on the West. We gonna do it real big here on the West in a minute.
All right. Tell that nigga I said to hit me up. I would love to speak to that nigga.
Hey, sprinkle him.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right.
Hey, shout out to Sugar T. We just had the West Coast Hip Hop Awards. Shout out to Sugar T and all my West Coast people. J.O. Felony, MC8, Snoop. Everybody know what it is. Corrupt, Roscoe. What up? Damn, big boy.
Salute. All right. Now we're gonna get back to Quincy because
who? Oh, Quincy. I thought you said Chrissy. I was like,
because I don't know if y'all bump pelvises.
Oh, you mean my future husband? Yeah, let's talk about
Did y'all
future
ever go out
husband.
on a date? Did y'all ever go out on a date? You and Quincy. Now I'm gonna say allegedly because hold on.
Allegedly. We're saying allegedly. All this is alleged. All this is alleged. Alleged and not confirmed to be, whatever you guys want to say, because ain't no way to document because no pictures or nothing was taken or allowed to be taken. But yeah.
Okay. So have y'all dated? Did y'all go out on a date? Did y'all go out to
Yeah,
eat?
it's more business related. But then we kind of flirted and like now we know what it is. But we got to get that moment. We got to get that time. I'm available. I'm right here. I'm available. Excuse me. I'm available.
All right, so let's get to these parties real quick. So who were underage at these parties?
One particular party, Diana Ross was there, and so was Evan Ross, and he was underage, and I couldn't understand that. And I remember thinking that because Diana Ross was fixated on me. She was just standing there. Oh, real quick on the Vibe magazine. Isn't it a coincidence how they only put me in the Vibe magazine and it was a group of 3 of us? We were a group, but they didn't give them no shine. They just highlighted me. I wonder why.
I'm gonna get to you, Tamika, and the Mexican girl.
Tamiko.
Tamika, you.
Tamiko.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tamiko, my bad. You did show a picture of you and Tamiko. So, all right, you and
Yeah,
Tamiko.
it's in my complaint.
And
Several pictures.
And there was a Mexican girl with you.
She was Puerto Rican, yeah.
Oh, Puerto Rican, got you. So we gonna touch on that. But besides,
they got zero shine, and Tamiko is the one that was the go-between. So why they didn't at least put her in there?
Shout out to my nigga Brooklyn the Cali in the building, man. Anyway, so besides, oh yeah, because we spoke about this before. So how was the vibe with Diana Ross when you went up in the rooms? Because shout out to Tasha K.
I was tripping because Diddy had us on these elevated stage because these parties were at his home. This wasn't at a club. This wasn't at a lounge. This wasn't on a stadium. This wasn't no, rented out hall. This is at his home that he lived in. So he put makeshift stages, 3 different locations just to elevate us above the crowd. So no matter where you're in the party, you could see a checkpoint, basically, we were like a checkpoint.
Mm.
And so Diana Ross was just standing there at my checkpoint because I'm a little bit above her, just like this with her mouth open, like for hella long. Like she started looking like hella weird, like a hella demon. Because she was off that.
Right.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly. Now let's allegedly speak upon that situation. So you said that you seen her in there doing pink.
No, it was just right here. I didn't see her do it. It was just right here while she was standing there like this.
So you never seen Diana Ross do any coke?
Not, the actual, but the after effect, the residue just chilling.
Okay.
And there was pink and blue. Did Young Miami ever get to see the blue? Because I saw both of them 20 years ago.
So they had a lot of, again, allegedly. Everybody do me a favor who has
allegedly.
not heard this live yet, regardless of how you feel about this live stream, please share the live stream. I will gladly appreciate you in advance.
And I want to say to anybody that's really getting mad or emotional over a life I lived 20 years ago that I can't change, all I'm doing is being nice enough to share it with y'all because none of y'all was there. I'm in the magazine. I'm not, am I lying? I'm showing you the magazine. So for you to not even be there because the general public wasn't invited, you couldn't win a ticket. You couldn't sneak in. This is at his house. And I wanted to clarify, in the Vibe magazine, they captioned it as guest strikes a revealing pose. I was not a guest. Imagine me being a guest and I came dressed like that and I'm not even a celebrity, the audacity of me. Who would I think I am with Mary J. Blige and everybody up in there thinking I can show up with a bikini top on and some go-go shorts? No, I was hired to be there for 5 years in a row, every party for the most part.
So within those 5 years, there's a lot of celebrities that you have seen. Who were the celebs that you seen at those parties doing some weird shit? Because we all want to know about the weird shit that we've been hearing way before you started dealing with Diddy or being around Diddy. Excuse me.
Well, it's funny because I've had my picture in my Vibe magazine on my Facebook on my Facebook cover for years, and didn't nobody care. And I used to wonder why nobody cared. And I actually have family members that work currently with and used to work for, Diddy, that it's so sad that I even have to, bring family member, blood family into this, that I even never even knew they were involved in certain things. I'm even family men, God said even family, what I mean? If you're on the evil side, that's just what it is. So anyway, I'm finding out a lot. But what was the question? I'm sorry, I lost my
Weird
thought.
celebrities,
Oh
all the
yeah,
celebrities that you've seen doing some
right.
weird,
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
or haven't seen do weird shit, but the celebrities that you've been around and seen,
Yeah,
especially after 1 a.m.
Mary
too.
J. Blige used to always be there with her ex-husband, the one that used to manage her.
Yeah,
I got pictures of them that haven't been released, like all throughout the party. I have a whole bunch of pictures that I haven't given to my attorneys or nobody because they're in my storage, and I just haven't had a chance to go get them and dig them out. But I got a lot of pictures that nobody even seen yet that I had personally had taken, because he would give us a camera to walk around and take pictures, and I would always also right along with it take my own, like,
right,
dude, because on his camera he wanted you to have it right back. But I knew to take pictures. I was from Cali. I'm like, I'm in here with everybody I used to watch on TV. Like, this is awesome. Initially, like, it was just like the dopest go-go job I had ever did. I was on. I was calling back home. They was like, for real, and I had the pictures to prove it. You heard?
right. Okay, so
But
um,
going back, yeah. So Mary J. with her husband, Diana Ross, her son Evan, Reverend Al Sharpton. I still to this day was wondering why Reverend Al Sharpton was there even in the midst of it. And, like, he stuck out like a sore thumb, like he didn't like belong. Like, you know what I mean? It was weird.
right.
Paris Hilton, she's cool as hell. Shout out to Paris Hilton. Paris, let's do some business. Holler at me. I love to promote Paris Hilton or Hilton Hotels. We can do the special rate if they mention my name type thing. So holler at me, Paris, because you was cool. Paris was cool. She used to love me to show her picture before I handed the camera over. She wanted to make sure like she liked it. And so she'll remember showing it to her, and she was like, okay, I like that one. We can go with that one. Shout out to Paris. I like Paris. Scott Storch. Um, yeah, Lil Jon, Pitbull. Those
Okay,
are when the Miami ones. And the New York one, it was more New York people. Jacob the jeweler.
we
Uh,
gonna talk about Jacob,
I think Jacob came with his wife too. His wife was there.
and then he wound up
Um,
fucking you though. Eventually, he started fucking you.
he slid to the left. Oh yeah, he slid on that. But it wasn't
We
no
gonna go
long
there.
drawn
We
out.
gonna go there. But go ahead, continue.
Allegedly.
Okay. And all right, so all these celebrities that you've seen, again,
Ja Rule was on the freaky stuff. Ja Rule was on it.
talk about
Ja
that.
Rule was running around in the towel. Ja Rule didn't care. He was running around in the towel. Yeah, Ja Rule in the white towel. The white towel.
So
Yeah. What would
he
I be without
he running
you?
like Diddy when he did the Cassie
He
on
said,
that
I'm
video.
not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Hey, shout out to Ashanti. Congratulations on your baby mama.
Wait,
Nelly,
hold on,
stop
hold on.
acting up. Treat her right.
Now you know how to. So you know how to sing or rap. Which one? Because I heard a
I do
little
both. I sing and I rap.
Tweety Bird.
I
Give
sing
us
and
a
I
little
rap.
shit. Let's hear
See, Diddy
something.
be fighting cases with blue striped faces. I be where it's turned up, your spot be vacant. Bottles we be pouring out, my girl spent your paycheck. Already in my zone, cop the new whip cause we own.
Okay. All right. That.
I
All
can't
right.
give it all to you because Beyonce gonna steal it like she did my name Sasha and put the fierce on it. So I can't even do. That's why I ain't never put nothing out, because after she stole my name, I said, or Jay-Z gave it to her. Let me just say that. She might not have known that it was mine. She had to know because I was being announced at Diddy's house from 2004 as Sasha. And I worked at Larry Flint's Hustler Club on the 51st and the West Side Highway under the stage name Sasha. And I used to pay taxes on my money. I got paychecks, not dollar bills thrown in the air. It was a very upscale club. And I was Sasha, and I was known all around the city as Sasha. So isn't it interesting that when Jay-Z couldn't get Aaliyah, because she chose up on Dame, And then Jay-Z got her off. Then he was trying to get with me, but it wasn't working because I was with Anthony Gallo. And then so because he couldn't get me, he got with Beyonce because she was naive, young. She was already famous from Destiny Child. She didn't get to date a lot of guys. And so didn't you notice that all of a sudden when she became Sasha and put the fierce on it, all of a sudden she had a stripper persona? And Beyonce got famous as a child in her group. She never had to be no stripper. So why all of a sudden when she get with Jay-Z, does she have a stripper persona and her name is Sasha? That was me. And then my last name is Marcy, and Jay-Z was raised in the Marcy Projects.
Ooh, she
But
connected
Hov
the
scared to do that project. You know what I'm saying?
shit.
And then Robin Fenty was going by Robin, but my nickname is Riri. You see it on the end of the in Cherie, you see the RIs, my government name. You see the RI in Adria. All my birthday cards say Riri, but when Jay-Z, I told Jay-Z that because we was my ex Anthony, he had booked the Rockaware campaign too, so we was always in the small space. And who was that?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to say my things work.
Oh, okay, because I was like, oh, the ghost done popped up. I was like, I see a ghost. I see dead people. Mustard on that beat. Hey, DJ Mustard, holler at me for real. I got some heat. I'll give y'all some ammo to put on the track. You hear Kendrick? Holler at me, Kendrick, please, Dr. Dre. Chris the Glove. I need your mix. Come on now. Big boy, you already know what it is. Let's play it. Come on, let's run it up. Come on, Quincy, let's run it up. Then so he gave so her name, she was going by Robin. She's from the island, Barbados. I met Jay-Z in like 2005 or 6. I'm not sure when he met Robin, but when I told him that my name is Cherie, but my friends call me Riri, all my birthday cards, all my years, I still got them. All say Riri from my mama and my daddy. Shout out to my dad. He's in hospice. He had a major stroke. He was in ICU for a long time. At this point, nothing they can do. He's asleep. And he in the hospice. So anybody, I appreciate anybody's prayers that could go up for my daddy. My parents been together since the age of 13, married, still together. I'm their, love child. I'm the firstborn. I was born January 20th on the cusp. I'm Capricorn and Aquarius. Google it if you don't believe me. January 20th, 1978. 78 was a good year. And but anyway, going back to Robin, yeah. So when I told Hove that my nickname was, I said, call me Riri. All of a sudden, he gave Riri to Robin, and then he gave Sasha to Beyonce. He was raised in Marcy Projects. That's my last name. And if you Google the meaning of the last name Marcy, it means God of War. Google it if you don't believe me. Marcey, God of War. And I'm here to fight that war. I'm David. They Goliath, but I'm ready because I got God.
Now hold that thought. Now, damn, there's so much that I wanted to say, but prayers up to your pops. And let's go back. We got Ja Rule in the towel. Now
running around, not caring. And the tapes that the feds found, man. I'm on them tapes, man. I gotta be on tapes that I didn't even know about, man. Allegedly.
Right. So you on the tapes doing what?
From them parties.
What you on the tapes doing?
I'm on them. I'm on them tapes like mustard on that beat. How? Mustard on that beat. That wasn't a good enough angle, but yeah. There's some girls out there right now like she can't twerk. She just sit her ass down. Okay. I'm 46, y'all.
Well, so again, because I want to, because it's a few. I got some questions I want to get out.
Benzino. Yeah, Benzino.
You
Benzino.
Benzino. Y'all chilled with each other.
No, he was one of the freaky ass niggas.
Now hold that thought now, because
Dwayne Wade likes girls too. Both. I think they need a she-male. Allegedly.
Now hold on, baby. You like Busy Bone right now. I'm gonna miss everybody. Like
No, more like
you
Lazy Bone.
twisting right
Shout
now.
out to
You
Lazy and Busy. I love all of Bone Thugs. Shout out to them.
right. Damn, what the fuck I was just about to say. Who you just talked about? Damn, that was fat.
Benzino.
Yeah. Now,
Coy Leray daddy. I want to work
yeah.
with Coy Leray. Tell Coy Leray to holler
Shout
at me.
out to Coyle Ray. Now hold that thought, goddamn.
Yo,
Now,
daddy a freaky ass nigga, Coy. We
now
can
listen.
write a song about it.
Yes, just write that shit tomorrow. Now look. So there was a stripper. It was like a Instagram model stripper, whatever you want to call it. Me and her was gonna do an interview about Benzino. I'm gonna say allegedly, but
Allegedly.
she showed me some things too. But I'm not even gonna say anything. But she said when she was in Atlanta, she met up with Benzino, and he was so drunk and high, and he wanted to fuck so bad. She had her period, and she ate him. He ate her out like face. Sorry to be graphic, ate her on spaghetti sauce.
And
Like
it's
a whole
sad
pot of
because
spaghetti.
they can't have an orgasm the
Show me some things.
regular way. And you wonder why they need so much weird stuff allegedly just to have an orgasm. Like it ain't hard. I ain't got to like, be drugging, allegedly putting, drugging people just to be able to come or, like you said, eating the spaghetti sauce or,
That's
getting pissed on, getting boo-booed on,
now I like
men
girls
who,
who get peed on. It depends on who they are. But
no, that's not that bad. If you in a relationship, y'all gonna do your freaky thing. I'm freaky too. I'm not saying that, but at a party, if you're a married person and Judge Mathis,
what? Judge Mathis, what? His wife just divorced him. What you
he on
see?
them tapes. Allegedly, he on them tapes. She trying to get out before what's on them tapes drop.
Did you see Judge Mathis? Because he been around. He been around for a minute. Did you ever see Judge Mathis? They don't even have to be at parties, but period. Because you're in LA. So have you ever?
He wasn't on TV.
So what? Talk to me. Is there anything happen with Judge Mathis? Because he heard it a couple of times on his show. I seen it. You know
Amen.
what I mean?
Him and the Reverend. Him and the Reverend.
Who? I've been swallowed. You ever been swallowed? Cheaty snakes.
No, I said the Reverend Al. Allegedly.
Yeah, bobblehead. Yeah, man. He up there taking model pictures like this.
And he was overweight. Y'all know that's why he wanted to lose weight to like switch his look up so he don't look like what he did on the tape. But that was you, buddy.
So who else is on those tapes though? That meaning because there's cameras
Jennifer Lopez.
Probably, yeah, most likely. But overall, have you been in the studio or what, either room, whatever, in this house where there's cameras? Did you see?
No, we didn't know. We didn't know it was cameras like that. We didn't know it was cameras like that.
You was freaking.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't just see who all was freaking. You had to either be doing the freaking,
right?
Involved in the freaking, or
were you involved in some freaking? And I mean, I'm talking about like in the same room, she sucking and buffing, you sucking and fucking, and he fucking. Niggas sword fighting, taking each other's peanut butter. Was you in those kind of rooms?
Well, allegedly, there's a tape, and I'm unconscious, and several A-list celebrities are having their way with me, and I'm not even aware.
You told me. I can't even say that person's name right now.
No.
And I'm not. You told me.
I'll hang up and.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
What? Trying to get me killed? It's already enough. I'm out here with all the killers already. Now stop.
Yeah, that's kind of
do
crazy.
Me like that.
And that name is kind of crazy, so I'm not gonna say it. But
it's all the way crazy. It's all the way crazy.
But even if it's true, hold on. If it's true or not,
if it's true, the name will be revealed in November. That's all I'm saying about that.
Let's talk about that real quick, and I really want to get these questions out because these are some really good questions. So what's supposed to happen in November? Let's get to that real quick.
Well, we have a new election. So we have Donald Trump going against Kamala Harris because Biden had to step down. So I know we all love Trump, y'all, black people, everybody. Trump used to be at the parties. Trump used to be at the parties. He wasn't the president back then. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just a businessman and real estate guru who wasn't paying people their money, who was filing bankruptcy every 5 minutes so he didn't have to pay people. That's who he was. Stormy Daniels is my homegirl. Stormy would be at the parties and Trump would be at the parties. So put it together. So if Donald Trump wins the election, you guys, he'll get presidential immunity, meaning those 64 convictions that he got, he won't have to serve any time because he's going to be immune. And then certain information will never be released. But if Kamala Harris wins, no longer will Trump have immunity. He'll have to be sentenced and actually do the time for the already convictions, and certain information, I'm sure, will be released. And we all gonna have a good time with that, with our popcorn out and our TVs on, just like we did with Diddy and Cassie's tape.
Are you going for Kamala
Allegedly.
or Trump? Who you want to see in the seat?
I want to see it, Kamala in the seat. I'm gonna say 2 reasons or 3 reasons. Number one, because it'll be first time in our America's history that there'll be a female president. So in history books, we'll be part of something that'll be a first forever. So we're alive and well during that time. So we could document it ourselves. Our children's and their children's could look back on it. All the memorabilia from right now, you can start collecting, y'all. It'll be worth a lot of money in the future. So that would be a first. Donald Trump's already been president, so it wouldn't be a first. It wouldn't be a breaking news.
What's the other reason?
Another reason, when Kamala wins, we need to vote all the way down, blue down the ballot, because she needs the House and the Senate to be able to do what she want to do. Everybody keeps saying, why don't you just do it now? Why don't you do it now? There's a certain order and protocol. She can't just go above people and just start telling people what to do. She ain't even won yet. She has to get control of the Senate and the House. And then it's on, y'all, because she gonna invite me to the White House. She gonna help me with the sex trafficking, and we gonna be up. I'm gonna make sure we up. But I'm telling you, if it go the other way, y'all, it's gonna be a famine, and y'all gonna all be hungry. I'm gonna have me some money, and y'all gonna be hungry, and it's gonna be a war, and you better have your gat-gats and your pow-pows. But if y'all help Kamala, we'll all be part of history. We all gonna save all of this memorabilia. We gonna take pictures if you get opportunity to meet her, and you'll be forever in history books, and you make your own museum.
All right, you finished? I still fuck with you, but I disagree with all that shit. But we
okay. Well, we don't want to get into why you disagree.
Yeah, no.
We're not gonna turn this into a political debate. But y'all vote for Kamala. Kamala. Hey, shout out to Beyonce for supporting.
All right. Well, I just want to say this just for the record.
Hey, she let Megan Thee Stallion twerk, okay, at her rally. So
that's fine. We don't rock with
girl power. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Hey, that was hard.
We don't rock with her over here. But at the end of the day, we respect everybody's opinion.
Yeah, I'm just saying the woman, the feminism of them. You know, the feminism of it. Yeah.
So let's go back. Ja Rule in the tower. Let's go to that, because
man, Ja Rule.
Now stay on that particular subject. Ja Rule in the tower and the freaky stuff. Stay there. Give us some instances of how freaky he is.
I don't know if anybody saw Gene Deal's interview about him catching Ja Rule in the tower when his cousin came looking for him. It was like a scenario like that, but not locked behind in private, like more running around, because everybody who was there was running around. See, everybody's like, why are you just saying something now? I thought all this was just the norm, because you got to remember, I'm a go-go dancer, I'm also working as an adult dancer at a strip club. So all this running around, I see this at bachelor parties, bachelorette parties. Now these are the rich and famous. So to me, it wasn't out of the ordinary. What was out of the ordinary was compensation, allegedly, that was being exchanged because I was being groomed to do certain things, allegedly. That I found out wasn't okay. And when I found out it wasn't okay, and they started calling me, because they put me in Vibe magazine. If they would have never I didn't sign a release, I didn't get any compensation. They've been selling that magazine online the last 20 years, open to my page out of all the pages to sell to catch people attention to buy the issue. And I'm sure a lot of celebrities got that on their coffee table right now. And I didn't sign a release. And that's not allegedly. I did not sign a release. I did not get
Baby
$1
girl,
account. Didn't even know I was going to be in it. Dang
baby
near
girl,
got beat up.
baby girl. I'm not even gonna hold you. I fucks with you, but I want us to stay on task.
Yeah.
Yes, I ain't gonna let you. The first time when we first was on live, you got away. You ain't getting away this time. All right,
Okay.
so now I know the Gene Dill story. Shout out to Gene Dill.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you brought me back. Okay, so you know how he told his story, how he ran, the cousin had to come looking for him, and and then
He
it
was in a
was
room.
like that, but times
Diddy was
10
in a
because it
room
wasn't no
having.
hiding. And so I thought it was normal. I thought it was just normal rich people stuff.
What was he doing? Just running around parties with naked, but with a towel on, running through the parties.
Right,
So,
drinking, because it was girl champagne and guys champagne, and we were instructed the girls not to drink the guys champagne and for guys not to drink the girls champagne. And he was just, putting champagne in girls' hands, like just running around trying to, just you get faded and you black out, the spirits take over you, the demons. It was like that, like running around blacked out, but you still your body moving, but you're not there, like.
Right. So the reason why I'm trying to make it clear because I know we heard the story that Gene Dill said when him and Diddy was they had a freak over with two chicks, them two, and they in a room, and Ja Rule came out with a towel, some shit like that, like, and said
you don't want to go in there. It's a lot of freaky shit going up up in there.
But now he's in a party running around with a towel on too, so it just give you. I mean, if that's true, all allegedly,
allegedly,
it's just a different. It make you go,
Shout out to Jaguar Wright too. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. She been doing her thing. Shout out to Cassie, Jaguar Wright, Gene Deal. Shout out to them.
Yeah, salute to them for sure. All right. Remember, I'm gonna go to Mega Good and Rihanna, but not just yet. But let's go to what. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Okay.
Mustard on that beat, how?
Excuse me.
Mustard on that beat, how? I'm sorry. Sometimes I just have to go into that because that's just so hard.
Everybody, please share that I'm on. Hit that like button. If you want to show love to the platform, hit that link in the platform.
Hit the link, y'all. Support, like, share, comment. Right? Even if you're talking mess about me, still comment. It's all love at the end of the day. Exactly. If you ain't talking mess about me, that means I ain't doing it in something right. So.
All right.
Shout out to 50 too. Shout out to 50 Cent. Shout out to G Unit.
I try to avoid 50.
No, I'm just saying shout out. That's what we're leaving it. Just a shout out. A high five. Shout out.
We're gonna come back.
Yeah, we're gonna have a separate live to talk about. But I'm just saying while I got the platform, while they could be listening. Shout out to G Unit. Shout out to 50. Shout out to G Unit Studio, TV and Film, the brand. I'm out here in LA, y'all. Let's work. And 50, when you posted me on your page, that was dope. And I definitely am agreeing to be doing, he said he wanted to add 2 episodes to his Netflix series that he sold to Netflix. Diddy do it and allow me to play myself from my point of view at the white party. So shout out to 50 for that.
That's already done. That's already signed.
We haven't inked anything, but conversations have been had. Shout out to 50. Shout out to 50 Cent. Shout out to Curtis, Mr. Jackson. Shout out to Curtis Jackson.
For sure. So the brief recap, real quick.
And actually, when I worked for Diddy back then, 50 at the same time had offered me a job at Shea 45 to start that with him. And back then, I told him no to work with Diddy. And now I'm gonna be working with him on a No Diddy project. That's interesting. 20 years later. Right.
Who were in those rooms doing the pink cocaine? Because you said.
It was pink and blue. Oh yeah, shout out to Who Kid, because Who Kid is the one that introduced me to 50. I got to say hi to Who Kid. I'm sorry.
Woo!
Shout out to Who Kid and DJ Clue and Kid Capri. Shout out to all my DJs.
You making me feel like you are sliding, like you skiing right now. You done ski. You done. you know that little high jump that go all
the way down on the beat. How? West Coast. We at.
Razor blade and then in the alcohol river, nigga. But
I'm not,
So
and I'm not paid. This is all natural. I smoked some weed. And that was it. I didn't even drink no wine.
that's what's up. So who else was in those parties doing?
Okay, let me think back.
Cool.
Oh, Evan Ross. I already said that. Diana Ross's son, underage.
So his son was literally
Her son, yes.
sniffing.
Allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly.
All of this
Allegedly.
allegedly, y'all.
All of this is alleged. All of this. Because it's crazy, because how do I prove it? Because it's not like I could videotape that. So how you guys want me to prove it? Like, you know?
Right. So for those, I mean, at the end of the day, because some things would sound outrageous or like, because we in the day and age of people that's clout chasing, and then we have to look at it on the flip side, like these young people that's growing up in this era, they weren't there, so they only used to what they seeing now and all this
And
stuff.
it wasn't no social media back then.
Wasn't
You
no
couldn't.
social media back
There was only MySpace, and it wasn't all like how we live and doing all that.
then.
You physically had to be there and see it with your own eyes. It wasn't no go live. You can show your buddy you there. It wasn't none of that. It
Like
was
really, everything started really getting modern, internet wise. Was really, I give it no more than 2010, 11.
Yeah, it was when I moved back to Cali. Yeah, when I moved back to Cali, that's because I was doing a deal. I was doing a deal with Matthew Knowles for Beyonce when Beyonce had that song Video Phone. That was an introduction to being able to see the person that you're talking to, like how we're doing now. Because before you couldn't see the person you talk to, you just talk to them, you know, just their voice. And so I was working with a company called ACN, All Communication Network, and we worked with all the cell phone providers, and we were going to bring, and we had a device that you could see the person on the other end, but you had to have a home line, a landline at home, because it was voice over internet protocol, VoIP,
Like
VoIP.
AOL and all that stuff.
And so when Beyonce had that song Video Phone, I contact Matthew Knowles because you know, we were in dealings with each other during that time, and told him, hey, it'd be great if me, you know, I can get a deal ink with Beyonce and you know, ACN on this Video Phone. And Donald Trump was actually the endorser of our company. He was on all of our company magazine. Donald Trump back then, he was not the president.
Donald Trump donated to a lot of black people, businesses and startup, giving them startup money, a lot of stuff. So people don't
ACN wasn't a startup though. ACN is on to this day. ACN is a big company, and it's in a lot of countries. It's nationwide. It's global. So to this day, and if you go back, our training videos had Donald Trump on the you know, rapping. Shout out to all my ACN people. I know you. I still got some of the magazines with Donald Trump. I'm gonna bring all that out when I go to my storage. But Matthew Knowles was trying to help me get this deal done with Beyonce. He was flying me, you know, from New York to LA, LA to New York. I met him at Beyonce's listening party in LA. Livio Harris invited me. Shout out to Livio Harris. And Matthew Knowles came up to me in front of Livio and everything. And Beyonce didn't even come. She was stuck in New York or somewhere else. She didn't even come to her own listening party in LA, but her dad was there, and her dad got at me. That's another video. Allegedly. Allegedly. Shout out to Matthew Knowles. You already know what it is. That's why Beyonce has a sibling with my homegirl. Dang, didn't they get a divorce? That ain't alleged. Her parents got a divorce, right? Didn't Beyonce's parents get? Doesn't Matthew Knowles have a baby with a stripper? Isn't he paying child support right now? Isn't that why Beyonce's parents got a divorce? Didn't Jay-Z steal my name, Sasha? Didn't she steal my name? Well, that's why I sent my homegirl in on him. So research that. Anyway, what we talking about? We going back.
Just for my sanity. I heard everything that you said. We spoke quite a few times off camera, whatever. Is that his son? Do you have Matthew Knowles' kid?
No, my homegirl does.
Okay, so
I hooked him up with my homegirl, and I told him that she was gonna try to make a baby, and he said, "Well, I'm Matthew Knowles. I can't make babies or catch AIDS," and he did it anyway, and he made a baby. He didn't catch AIDS though.
She got AIDS?
No, he didn't. No, he was saying that he he was basically saying he above disease. Like, I'm Matthew Knowles. I can't make a baby or catch AIDS. Like, he was bragging, and then he caught a baby. And that's not alleged. He has a baby right now, and her parents are divorced.
He got the super immune system. All right. So, damn, when I say we are all over the place, like I don't even know where we pick up from, start from. I got scattered brain right now.
Shout out to Quincy. I was trying to give Quincy some shine. Hey, y'all go download and go check out Different Route by Quincy. They did their thing. Different Route is hard.
All right, so
looking forward to linking back up with Quincy. Shout out to Quincy.
Yes, he's looking for you right now. Check your DM. Now look,
okay. Now, I am. I hope he is.
Right.
Just text me.
I heard a lot of stories. I spoke to I interviewed a lot of people, and I spoke to quite a few people. Now in Diddy's party, shout out to Choke No Joke, because I interviewed him too. Have you ever seen Diddy hit on men? Like literally come on to men?
Yeah, he was smacking Ja Rule's booty all around the party. But again,
no.
It was allegedly, and it was normal to me because I come from the underground stripper world in this moment, and I was an ex-adult star. I'm an ex-adult star, ex-PPP star.
So he was smacking Ja Rule on the ass allegedly.
Yeah, but it was normal to me. I was just like, it's lit up in this Mickey Fig. It's lit up in this mustard on the beat, how?
I'm sorry,
like you guys. You guys have to forgive me because I have a chemical imbalance in my brain because when I drank certain champagne, the champagne. Yeah, please don't laugh because it's for real. When I just have one drink now, when I have one drink, you'll think I've drank a whole bottle of the hardest alcohol because I black out and I turn right back into a stripper and a go-go dancer, and it's like that forever. And so I caught 3 DUIs when I moved back from New York. And now I'm finding out through my therapist that it's because of my chemical imbalance, because drinking all that champagne mixed with the Molly and the muscle relaxers.
Can I interview your therapist? Tell him to come on so we all can have
I have to have one for the rest of my life because, first of all, this is something that didn't happen to everybody. It wasn't open to the public. It's a reason why he had me there at every party. There's tons of go-go dancers everywhere. He could have had a different girl every party, different girls. Why did he always have me, and why did they put me in Vibe magazine?
He chose you. Damn, man, you be having me everywhere, shorty. So
alleged. That's not alleged. I'm in Vibe magazine.
Give me a scenario where so just regular Ja Rule, he was just running around and he chilling and he just smacking him on the ass, because what I was trying to get out my mind when somebody was telling me, yeah, girl,
my mind. Hold on. I got my homie coming, bringing me some wine and some weed. Hold on, and he's calling me on this phone. He don't got my other phone number. Oh shit! Oh, excuse me, YouTube. Hold on 1 second. I have to mute it because I got to pick up this call because I got to plug my charger in. My phone about to die. Hold on.
All right.
And just hold on. I'm not falling off. If I don't answer, he gonna leave thinking that I'm not for real. And I'm like,
now, pretty sure I don't know if she can hear me, but God damn. Okay. Everybody, please make sure. Again, regardless if y'all feel wasting my time or whatever the case may be, I'm still enjoying myself, and I know y'all enjoying yourself too. Regardless of what y'all feel and whatnot, please make sure that you share this live. Yeah, that catnip is serious. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all show some love to the platform as well. It's cool if you don't or not. But thank you for appreciating and spending your time, because you ain't have to be here. But please share, right? So I'm trying to get these questions out. This is more that I'm trying to get into. And if fucking Busy Bone, she just dropped out, so she's gonna come back on. If Busy Bone will stick to the conversation, we could get this shit over with. Busy Bone, she gonna come back and she's gonna get her wine and her goddamn whatever she getting, you know what I mean? That nigga said she off that flocker, man. Yo, she is something else, man. Let me see. You stupid kid. What's up, love? How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Flower Bloom, I see you. Brooklyn and Cali, lovely. Said some. DJ who? DJ Q C CVY3 G Money. Brenda Evans. Queen B, that's me. DJ, wow, it's crazy. DJ Q. The rest of y'all, a lot of y'all that's in here. Peace, April, all that. Yeah, shorty definitely something else. But however, there is some truth to what she's saying. You understand what I'm saying? Now, her truth may not be everybody else's truth, but there's some similarities there. You know what I mean? You know, regardless of if people feel whatever her mental state is, DJ EQ. Okay, Miss EQ. That you a female? Okay, girl, do your thug this right here. That shit. You over there doing some kick and shit. Salute to you. It's quite a few things that we spoke off camera about, man. Like, and I mean, I don't want to say it right now, but there's some names like, yo, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that shit can probably get her ass murdered. But you see that she's in the pictures. She was at the white parties. So there's some relevance to her story. There's some relevance to her story. So we can't sit up here and say that she's totally lying. Sometimes people yoga stretch. Sometimes people yoga stretch the truth. Who knows? But we cannot overlook this lady experience. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot say anything about someone's experience. It's like me telling you whatever you tell me about your experience, and I have second guesses, and I'm second guessing you, or it sounds far-fetched. You know what I mean? So we gotta give we gotta give some kind of balance here. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know what the hell she's doing. I ain't saying she's taking a bump in the bathroom, but go off the ski slope and come back allegedly. I'm just kidding right now. I'm just playing. I don't know what nobody do. I know I'm on a wagon. I'm not drinking. I ain't smoke in going on 3 weeks. I'm good. I'm chilling out, man. I'm good. And I'm gonna stay like that for quite some time. Oh, there she go. All right, she's back. All right.
Thank y'all for waiting, everybody who waited.
All right.
Mustard on that beat, how?
Woo!
Mustard on that beat, how? I need to be on the remix, please. It'll be my dream. Even if I gotta pay y'all for it. Come on, y'all. Y'all know I'm finna have some money, and that's not allegedly.
All right. You stay showing your cleavage now. That big ass.
I'm showing that's from my future husband, Quincy. Quincy or Curtis. Look, Quincy or Curtis. Either one.
What's your size though? What is it? Double.
I'm 30. I'm 34C. All natural.
Okay. All right.
I'm little because I'm only 5'3", so they look big on me.
All right. For those who missed it, turn around again. This one last time. Shit, you already on 100. Shit, I'm about to be on some Larry Flint. Look, you need a manager. Now turn around. One more again. You did the side view. All right. Okay. Don't pop it, but all the way around to the back. Yeah, right there. All right, you ain't got no drawers on.
Nope, I don't.
Now. Oh, okay. All right. There we go. All right, now listen.
46, about to be 47 in January. Shout out to all my Capricorns and my Aquariuses. I'm both because I'm on the cusp. January 20th.
Now I done sold some.
That's why I got 2 Facebook pages and 2 Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is both of them are my government name. Adria Cherie Marcy, Marcey, or Adria Cherie English.
All right, well there you have
Facebook and Instagram. And if you're on Snapchat, It's S_Marcy, MARCEY, if you're on Instagram. I mean on Snapchat.
All right, now.
And if anybody want to help support me, I gotta say this, please, Mike. Please let me say this. On God, I need everybody to understand. My dad is in a hospice off of a stroke. Me and my husband are getting divorced. He just left his son after he did 6 years of prison, and I held him down his last 2, and then allowed him to come back and went and picked him up from prison, brought him to California, married his ass. He was trying to sneak record me and sabotage my lawsuit, even though I met him in 2014 and I worked for Diddy 2004 to 2009. So I didn't even meet my husband in 2014, 5 years later. And then I'm 15 years older than him. When I met him, I was 36. He was 21. I met him in Vegas. Yeah, I know. He got at me and he knew what it was. But we had a brief love affair. Then he left me when I was pregnant. I went through my pregnancy alone, all of that. Then he ended up getting incarcerated. He wrote a letter to my parents' house and asked. But anyway, the reason for this is so he was sneak recording me, trying to and he was only, so anyway, so if I'm 26 during these parties, that means you're only 11 years old, buddy. So sit your butt down somewhere trying to tell and sabotage people's stuff, talking about their lying. So anyway, because of that, you guys, I can't work anywhere because of the fame and the media press. So I didn't ask for this press. I didn't spend no money on this press. Neither did my attorney, Ariel, Mitchell Kidd, nor did Steve Metcalf spend $1 on our press. And, all this press we getting is just, God's blessing. So if you can, if you are, because I'm going to save all these kids and all these people being, victims of sex trafficking, men, women, children, boys, and girls. They all are victims. My Zelle is very simple. It's just my cell phone number. That's 951 area code 613-7751. And my Cash App for anyone that, can find it hard. I just need gas money and to pay my utilities, y'all, because I can't work nowhere. So I'm not trying to beg. This is for real. I started a GoFundMe, but for some reason my attorneys have not turned over the access to it. So I don't really want to push my GoFundMe because my one attorney said that it should be linked to my card where anytime somebody donates, it comes directly to me. But my attorney Ariel doesn't have it set up like that. And I believe it is. And I believe there's been a donation or two that's come up and I've received not $1. Literally, they trying to bleed me out here. So I'm only on unemployment. I only get $1,000 a month unemployment. I'm on EBT and everything, y'all. So I'm keeping it real. I get $493 for EBT. That's all I got coming in. I'm in a 4-bedroom house. I got electricity. I got gas, water, Wi-Fi. I got to keep my nails done. I mean, I'm a woman and I got to keep gas in the car so I can get my son back and forth to school. That's it. If y'all can help me with that so I can see my daddy a few times. I'm not trying to, anybody that give me, and it's on the Cash App, it's going to be on the Zelle. I'll pay you back 100-fold. I promise. But God know my heart. I'm not out here trying to beg because there's many ways I can go get some money, but I'm just not trying to get kidnapped, killed. God is telling me to sit still and just wait because he going to provide. So if you can, Cash App is $HERI 120 because my birthday is January 20th. So it's basically my middle name, Cherie, but with the S is a money sign, and then HERI 120, and that's my Cash App. So and it comes up as Soulmate Management. That's my management company. I plan to sign a lot of artists soon. So if you're a dope artist, get at me, DM me, inbox me, email me. My email is very simple. It's consultingcherie@gmail.com. consultingsheri@gmail.com. And I'm gonna give everybody a chance. We're gonna do it the right way. We ain't gonna have no minors involved unless we doing minor programming like Nickelodeon and Disney. We not drugging nobody, allegedly. I'm saying I'm not. Ain't no allegedly. Ain't gonna be no drugging. Everybody gonna own their own publishing. We ain't taking your publishing. You're gonna be able to take care of your families. Nobody gonna take the credit for your creativity. Nobody gonna put their name all on it. Nobody gonna do you wrong. You're gonna get your credit.
What I need you to do is like breathe.
I'm breathing.
Like, just hold on. Just breathe.
I am. Okay, I'm gonna roll my blunt. Cause Mustard's on that beat, ho.
Yes, he's definitely on the beat. you like, but definitely everybody, please support. You know what I mean? Support for sure. Now, damn. Woo.
I'm trying not going back. I'm not trying not to go back to my P days. They want me to start an OnlyFans. Y'all want me to start an OnlyFans? Y'all want to be my OnlyFan? I'm down to do some privates. If you out there and you got some real money, I'll get on the private with you on everything.
Listen, look. I talked to you about that. 50-50. Now let me stop.
Yeah.
Manager.
Cool. I need a manager. Quincy, somebody 50. I need a manager. I'm down. Take me to Dubai. Look, take me to Dubai and make me get it. Take me to Dubai.
All right, listen. Do me a favor. Now hold on. Please, goddamn.
Mustard's on that beat, ho.
Yeah, yeah. And you on the weed, ho. Now
right.
Now what about Megan? God damn, I wasn't even trying to go there.
All right, so look, when Diddy flew
I didn't even ask you anything.
You gonna ask me about Megan Good and Rihanna. When Diddy flew me to Star Island to do the white parties, when you walk into his house, you just see water. His backyard is the ocean, and he had a yacht. So when you walked in, so anyway, at the same time, they had me dancing background for John Legend and Kanye. They were new artists back then. They weren't on. It wasn't the big Kanye, you know, now. Kanye was like a producer, writer. So like John Legend played the instruments and helped with the beat production and writing on the back, but they weren't like in front of the camera like that. So we had a performance where we had to dance background, and while I'm sorry, that's my glitter. I'm like, it's making my eyes trip. While in the dressing room getting ready, Megan Good came in there and she needed lip gloss, and she literally was like, oh my God, my lips are so dry because it's hot in Miami. He was just like, does anyone have lip gloss I can borrow? And I was already a exotic dancer, so we share makeup and stuff all the time. So I was like, here you go, not thinking anything of it. And like she squirted on her finger. She didn't put it directly on her mouth. She put it on her finger like we do and used it. And I was giving her compliments. We was all in the mirror. And then when I got back to New York, Anthony Gallo my ex had a second phone that he all of a sudden had in a pocket of a jacket that he went to take a shower and it started vibrating. So I'm like, what is this? I find a phone that I never knew he had. And when I looked in the phone, there's Megan Good nude in his phone, in Anthony Gallo's phone. And then there was Rihanna also nude with a blunt in her mouth, some with his hands on her titty. And then when I called Rihanna and banged on it, you know what she did? She put Anthony Gallo in her video, Take a Bow. She said, haha, bitch, everything we talked about on the phone, they wrote it down and they made a song called Take a Bow. And then she put Anthony Gallo in the video. He the only guy in the video. And that's how she clowned me. Took my name, Riri, and took my man.
I'm going to let that marinate for a minute. Let that sizzle. Okay.
Where my swisher go? Now I done lost my swisher. Y'all done got me right. Oh, here it go. All right.
Now,
Mathis on that beat, ho.
Yo, why
I'm sorry, that just brings me back. Like when I want to go off on a tangent, that brings me back. Because they fans out here is freaky ass niggas. These freaky ass niggas, all these pedophiles, we taking all you guys down. And that ain't allegedly. Shout out to all the rappers that
who's the pedophiles? Who
all
you know
all right. Shout out to Akon, shout out to the game, shout out to YG that's going around here to catch a predator. They catching a lot of these predators out here, and that falls right in line with the sex trafficking and the drugging and the illegal activities that's going on the underworld, because you know the mansions in Hollywood got tunnels that connect to each other. Hugh Hefner's mansion connects to Diddy's mansion underground. That's how they allegedly, that's not allegedly, go down there and look. That's how they move the people, the kids and everybody through each other without everybody seeing. They doing it through the tunnels allegedly. Now shout out to Quincy. Shout out to Quincy. Thank you for that info, boo.
All right, so let's stay there. So Quincy gave you that you just said it. And we ain't slow over here. So
Mustard on that beat, ho.
So so Quincy gave you that information that
Hi baby. Because you know what? Let me say this.
Listen.
What? Listen. Quincy's mom is Kim Porter. His
Damn,
mama's listen. His mother's memoir just
really?
came. His mother's memoir just came out. He's finding out the truth. His dad has a tell-all coming out. Al B. Sure has a tell-all on how he was drugged and almost unalived, allegedly, by Quincy's stepfather, who is Diddy. So what better way than to date the girl that's suing them to get justice for your mama? That's how I take it, and I'm cool with that.
Mustard on the beat, ho. Now you got
Mustard
me
on that beat, how?
God damn. But listen, so God damn it, now I forgot my thought.
You asked who gave me the information, and I said mustard on that beat, ho. And I said shout out to Quincy. I love you, baby.
Right. You see, you be listening to the question, but you be going, it's like come here, you be walking and you just
because I be wanting to write a song about it. I rather write a diss track like King Combs and let y'all figure it out.
Yo, everybody, do y'all know like that scene in Get Out when the black guy was running and he was running towards the guy and then he just dashed to the side? That's like you with the questions. I'm running at you with the questions and shit. No, in reverse. You got to stop running. Go straight to the questions. You be darting off to a whole nother subject. But so Quincy gave you the information that allegedly.
No, you trying to get my baby in trouble. I said shout out to my baby.
All right. So allegedly you heard or you know that
allegedly the feds have been contacted with information to get them kids out of there. Allegedly.
I gotta play this. I tried to not hit this button, but I'm gonna press it right now.
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help. Stop it.
Mustard on that beat, how?
No. I've been holding on to that button, goddammit. But anyway.
That was a good one. I'm rolling up to that one. I'm be quiet.
Woo, Lord. So allegedly, that kind of makes sense too. It kind of makes sense. Because
the money shift. It's about to be a money shift. The money that is stored up for the wicked is being stored up for the righteous, and the money about to shift. So he going where the money about to be at.
Right. Damn, son. Yo, I be trying to stay on track. I don't know where to go anymore.
Vibes.
I like the conversation, but
vibes. Like my nails. I got the Laker nails. Look, this my ring. This my ring finger. Ain't nothing on it.
I don't know where that finger be going, but listen up.
It go a lot of places. Y'all DM me if you're serious. I'm doing private. And if you want to look up my ex movies, my name when I was doing my exotic films is I'm Unique. It's spelled OMUNIQUE. It's the word unique with OM in front of it. If you type in P* I'm Unique, and then you hit images, it'll take edit or videos. It'll show all my videos will come up. That's who I'm also suing Jake Steed and everybody that has been selling my movies for the last 20 years. They've also not given me $1. And I'm the one that gave Kim Kardashian and Ray J the connect.
All right.
If you look up the videos and look at the year I did mine, you'll see that my videos is the same production team, but you can see the year mine was shot before theirs. Ray J, we all grew up in the same church, the Church of Christ. And I even went to his grandmama's funeral in LA.
Did you fuck Ray J?
No, we all been church friends. Their dad is my vocal coach. Shout out to Brother Norwood.
See, I put your ass on the spot and say hit a high note. I don't want you on some.
I'll tell you if I did, but Ray J, nah.
All right.
That was his one wish. Remember we said if I had one wish, we'd be
love really would never end. Stay on topic. That I wish that right now. All right. Shit. All right. Damn it. All right. Trafficking. So you saying that Diddy trafficking you, right? That's who was the main person that he wanted you to have sex with, or as you say, he would tell you do him right or treat him
Well,
right.
he would always give the money to Tamiko, and Tamiko would give it to me.
Right. So now Tamiko, now.
And Tamika would always give me my like travel information, send the car service, the flight.
Tamiko was your handler because that's what it seemed like. That you and the Puerto Rican girl was under Tamiko, and
Right.
she was doing, hold on. That she was talking to Diddy, negotiating whatever set price it was for you and the Puerto Rican girl to go in these rooms with these celebrities and y'all do what y'all do, and then at the end of the night, she break you off whatever that she gives
I
y'all.
don't even think they was making her do it. I think they was just making me do it because I was the ex-Orange Star. That's why they put me in Vibe magazine, so all the celebrity men knew which girl to look for when you went.
Right, so that's the whole thing. So now I'm gonna get serious here. Now, so that's why I'm kind of figuring out that you have to speak to Tamiko because Tamiko seemed like she's the one that
She
was
won't
getting.
call me, and she's denying that she's who she is. My attorneys are in contact with her. She already been she gonna be subpoenaed. She got to show up or show out.
Is it safe to say she the one that was pimping you, not Diddy?
If it was any pimping going on, all I know is that she was handing me money. Whoever was the one actually doing pimping, I have no idea. I was just doing the action because I was already an exotic dancer and I came from that world of making movies for money. So to me, it wasn't out of the ordinary until I found out later that major like moves was being made and discussed and what do they call it, extortion and stuff on my behalf using my name to go in there and get jewels and get planes and yachts and all that through my services. I wasn't getting no yachts, no plane yacht. I just told y'all I'm on EBT. They didn't even pay me for being in a magazine. They didn't even make me sign a release. They just used me.
So all right. So Diddy was sending you.
Must on that beat, how?
Let's talk about you want to go to Miami. Who told you that? Who asked you that question? And what that whole situation was about going to Miami?
Yeah, it was the next year, the next party. It was like already grandfathered in based on the last party that I'm gonna be doing the next party. And it was always Tamiko giving me my information. Like, if you guys check the flight records and federal flight records don't lie. Going from New York to, Florida and Florida to New York. I'm from Cali. I never been to Florida. I never been to New York. I came with Anthony in New York and I had never been anywhere on the East Coast before. But Mustard was on that beat, huh?
So when he was sending you to Miami, who were you going
Hey, and
to
I
see?
got friends. I want to say this. I got a friend that I went to high school with. No, she told me that I'm trying to pimp. She told me I'm trying to pimp her daughter because I invited her daughter out. And she said, "What, you trying to pimp my daughter like Diddy did you?" And this is somebody I've known since like 7th, 8th grade. That hurt my feelings. Shout out to you know who you are. That's cold.
Now Mustard is definitely on the beat, ho. Now, but listen. Now I'm just gonna say it. He sent you to Miami to fuck Jacob the jeweler. Correcto mundo or no correcto mundo? However you wanna
No correcto mundo. Jacob the jeweler was in the Hamptons. And that's allegedly.
Now you say, see,
Miami was more Miami people like Lil Jon, Pitbull,
all right,
Scott Storch.
So he was sending you to go have sex with Pitbull, Little John, things of that nature.
I said
Those
who were in attendance at the parties in Miami. It was different. It was a different crowd. It would be the same New York people, but added on Miami people in Miami. All the Miami people weren't always at the New York ones, though.
That's fine. So that's what I'm saying. Public knowledge. Who were some of the people, or just name one or two people that Diddy sent you to Miami to have sex with? Because
I got a case. I got a case going on.
Right. This is what I'm saying, because I'm trying to make everything make sense. because you have a case against him on drug trafficking, sex trafficking. So if you want this, so if you want to present it as that, follow the conversation and stay in sync with the conversation. So others that may come across this, besides the Tasha K, salute to Tasha K, and that interview, it will all make sense to them if you want it to make sense.
Okay.
So he told Tamiko, and he told you where you were going. She set the flight.
Well,
schedule.
everybody was going because it was the white party. Everybody was going. All his team was going. We were on the event staff.
Y'all went to Miami, and
no, he didn't say it in New York. He didn't say that to me in New York, and then we flew to Miami, and then that's what I did. He never said anything till on the spot. Nothing. It was probably planned out in his situation amongst his conversation with his people, but it was never pre-planned with me. It was always put me in a situation after I drank that damn champagne, allegedly.
Right. So whatever is pre-planned on spontaneous on the spot, he sends you.
Yes.
To Miami, but Tamiko booked all of y'all to go, and you go to this party, white party, whatever party.
Yes.
Is there a specific person that you go?
No, I always start. No, I always. You're not listening. Listen.
Are you serious?
Yes, I always started out regularly on the stage, and then he would send them on me during the party. So it was never pre-discussed, nothing. They would just come up to me, tap me, and I would get off the stage. It was never.
So all right. So that means you know the protocol. If somebody tapped you, that means you already know what to do.
I knew what to do. I knew what to do. Right, he walked us around when we first got there and showed us the rooms to use. Yes.
So that's putting you up on game. So it's not like you just don't know what to do. So you already know. So that means the conversation was had. So that is what you call premeditating. Something that's what I'm saying
on his behalf. But I wasn't in New York saying, oh, when I go to Miami, I'm finna get it cracking with some people. I was hoping he was going to pay me from the last party.
Right. Woo, shit. All right. So the question is, so when you went to Miami, this specific night or whatever, who was the person that tapped you on the shoulder and you already knew what it was to go to the room and buff and fuck?
Some John Does, because I didn't always know their name. I just knew they had money because of how they looked and the clothes they had on and the diamonds. And so it was a Puerto Rican guy, like it was like an Armenian dude. It was like a white man. They were like politicians or, high profile, maybe, police or police chiefs or, Wall Street cats. It wasn't always just a music star. It's all kind of rich people that aren't like in the music industry. It was all them like them dudes that own oil fields. It was Donald Trump. It was people like that. Like it wasn't always like, oh, it was, Jacob the jeweler. I didn't know these people, but I knew they had money because they were there. It was a very exclusive.
So specifically on Tasha K's interview that you did with her, you named Jacob the jeweler already. So the reason why I'm saying I'm trying to give you the layup because you already had this discussion. Like literally, I don't have it queued up because I missed that part.
No, but Jacob the jeweler was in the Hamptons. By this time, Jacob the jeweler was in jail. He ended up going to jail for laundering Diddy's money. So he wasn't there no more. So he was in the Hamptons, but you're asking about naming the names in Miami. Remember, it was my first time in Miami. I didn't know these people's names. They had money though.
Right. But do you know them now? As 20 years later, do you know who those people were?
No, they're white people, Iranian people, like people that own oil fields, politicians. Oh yeah, I said Donald Trump. I said,
Let me play an excerpt. Let everybody press one. Let me know if y'all can hear it. I'm not showing the video. Salute the Tasha K. Salute to her. I don't think she have a problem with me. I would hope not. That interview that I did with Tasha K and Ariel Clary's father, I deleted that interview. It's been up for years too, but I deleted it. I hated that interview because I was so saucy. Like, I was very saucy. The interview wasn't bad. People told me it wasn't bad, but they knew that, you know what I mean? I was taking too long with the questions and all that. That's the only interview I really hate. And I'm glad I took it down, but it was a good interview. But I was saucy. I remember that shit. That's the only interview I hated ever. All right, everybody, let me know. Press 1. I'm about to press play right now. Let me know if y'all can hear it, but I'm not showing it.
Bust her on the beat, ho.
Yeah, goddamn. Can y'all hear it?
I can't hear nothing.
Can't hear nothing, so probably I can't hear anything.
I
Y'all
can't
can't
hear.
hear. Probably not. All right. Damn, I wanna. Let me see. This is just a snippet. I don't think Tasha K will mind. I don't. Hopefully, I fuck with Tasha K. She all right, man. She, you know what I mean. Let me see. Hopefully, it's not a problem. But let me. This is all.
That's why I'm saying.
I was heavier then. I lost weight, y'all. I'm not big like that no more.
Oh shit. Hold on. Salute to Tasha K. Fair use. I'm not gonna play that much at all. Maybe less than 2 minutes. That's all. Salute to Tasha. All right.
A reason.
Okay.
Only thing I had is one C-section when I had my only child, my son. That's the only.
The reason I didn't have it queued up, I was listening before we went live. So this is my first time really listening.
A scholarship. Found out you had to apply for a scholarship, so it was time to go to talking to Anthony, not more than me, because they was both.
So you know, I want to go.
But he was only like he actually put down that it was sex trafficking. Like, you never said that. He said that you were being sex trafficked.
Yeah, Tyrone Blackburn. Go back. Go back.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about him.
To have sex with Jacob the jeweler.
Well, he flew up to him, and I wanted to like fill that gap in. But then in explaining what I went through in pursuing helping her, know that what she basically, she wasn't wrong for being starstruck, or I want to say it like this. She wanted to be a model so bad. Her and Anthony.
She talking about Cassie.
They wanted to be models so bad that they were willing. They were willing. Well,
I was hella fat right there.
So anyway, I reached out to him. He read everything that I said to him on the message. Then he called me and he heard my voice and he asked me specific questions.
And we're talking about Tyrone.
We're talking about Tyrone,
okay.
Yes. And he said he was in the middle of something. He was real busy, but he was gonna have his staff reach out.
I think Tasha had her titties out too.
This is before
it was titty out day.
And then
real titty day. I don't know if hers is real, but mine
a generic blank, like, oh, if you need representation, whatever, fill out your name, your email, somebody get back to you. So he directed. So I did that.
Really go to though.
And then after that, and I don't even know why he wanted to because.
But he was only like he actually put down that it was
sex trafficking. She was about to say it.
Sex trafficking. Like, you never said that. He suggested
you should write that back and be quiet on that part, because that was very important.
You from California to New York to have sex.
On the message, then he called me and he heard my voice and he asked me specific questions.
And we're talking about Tyrone.
We're talking about Tyrone,
okay.
Yes. And he said he was in the middle of something. He was real busy, but he was going to have his staff reach out to me. This is before the messages on the DM. He was going, and then they had me, he's like, they had me fill out like a generic blank, like, oh, if you need representation, whatever, fill out your name, your email, somebody get back to you. So I did that. And then after that, and I don't even know why he wanted to because
but he was only like he actually put down that it was sex trafficking. Like, you never said that. He suggested that you were being sex trafficked if Diddy in fact flew you from California to New York to have sex with Jacob the
Well,
jeweler?
he flew me from New York to Miami.
Oh, he did.
He didn't have the house in California yet.
Okay, so he flew you from New York to Miami
Multiple
to do what?
times.
To do what?
He initially, the first time after I went in the room with say Jacob the jeweler the first time, he told me, "Do you want to you want to go to Miami?" And then I was like, "Of course." And he was like, "Make sure he's taken care of." That's why when I got off the stage and Jacob came up to me, I knew to go in the room. And then after that, I was booked in Miami. And I was dancing a background for Kanye West and John Legend. They told me I was just supposed to work at the Diddy party. They used me for 3 different things. They had me dance background for Kanye and John Legend. They were just doing regular music. Wasn't no like
I don't want to play too much at all. So if you want to go off, if you want to pick back off that,
he didn't have the house.
And let me say this, Tasha K, Tasha K be looking good.
Or,
she can look at all right sometimes.
I want to say like that, short to my.
But I ain't gonna lie, I think Tasha K, like after her having sex, I think she like to fight. Like I think she like to punch her men while she on top of them, riding them. I don't know why. I get a real, you know what I mean? But I think she a freak. Salute to Tasha K. I fuck with her on certain things, not everything, but salute to her. Hopefully she don't have no problem using that. I swear to God, I wasn't premeditated. I did not want to show your video at all.
Shout out to Tasha K. Y'all go over there and get the whole thing. You got to pay, I think, like $12 or something, but it's worth it. Or if you don't want to go over there because it's you've seen it already, you can send me $12 because Tasha K don't pay you. She didn't pay me anything, so I didn't make nothing for that. That was another thing I did.
All right, so how did that go? Far as linking up with Tasha K and all that, like how did that go?
No, that was nice of her. I had originally called in on the Messy Sweet Spot, and Messy Sweet Spot, after I told her my story, she laughed. Her and she had some guy named Mike on. His name was Mike too, but he sounded like some Italian man or something. He was, because we were on FaceTime like this, and when I was telling the story, he was laughing at me and thinking that like same thing. I was all over the place, and I didn't have it in order yet because, when I tried to talk about it 20 years ago, they literally put me in a mental hospital and I had to lie to the doctor, the therapist, and say that I was lying about it all for them to let me out, or they were going to make me stay. And they were making me take Xanax and all these pills. And I kept calling home to my mom saying, y'all let me, please let me come home. Like, okay, I lied. Like, I thought, I was a dream. I would say, okay, I was dreaming. I thought it was real. And then my mom signed me out. Otherwise, they were going to make me stay in there. As long as I talked about them white parties and all that, they was going to make me really stay in the mental home. And I really think that that's what probably Beyonce hoped was going to happen to me, because they already got rid of Aaliyah. And then here I am. They knew I was in the mental home some kind of way. And then they thought, I was just never going to recover, or I was going to be strung out. And I went through my alcohol addiction. That's when I got, like I told you, 3 DUI. And ever since I used to work at the hospital, I used to be on my job 6 years because I'm, valedictorian in my high school. Not valedictorian, but I graduated with honors. Everybody else graduated in white. I mean, in maroon. I graduated in white, all A's, all 4 years of high school, went to college, was accepted into USC, went to Long Beach State. But when I went to Long Beach State, they put me in the co-ed dorms, and the girls were stripping to get through college and paying their mama's rent and they tuition on stripper money. And so that's why I ended up just naturally hanging. I feel like if I would end up going to USC, I probably would have been kicking it with like Chinese people or white people, and I would have never went down the but by hanging out with them in the stripper world, that's how I ended up meeting Jake Steed, who lied and sold me a dream of, this is something that no one will ever find out about. And I'll make money forever residually. And he's been collecting the money for 20 years and he hasn't given me $1. So if anybody know where Jake Steed is at, please, y'all, I need y'all help. Somebody tell me where Jake.
Let's go back. I gotta figure. I don't want to be on here too long, but so you said Tasha K didn't give you anything, right?
No, she covered. No, let me not. It was very nice. Oh, she covered my flight. She put me in a very, very nice hotel Airbnb. That was it was a 2-bedroom. And I brought an ex-friend. Oh, I want to say this too. This girl I knew for 20 years, 20 since 1996, right? And her name is Tequila, and that's her real name. Her mama named her Tequila, but we call her Tiki, and her last name is Kenny. And she's from Compton, California. And we're on the back of the Chronic album 2000. If anybody out there got the album cover from the Chronic, there's a picture collage in the back because they went around Compton taking pictures of a bunch of stuff. And they caught me and Tiki on Greenleaf. You know, she used to live on Greenleaf. That's how far back we go. The point is, when my current husband, but ex-husband got out of prison, and we had our first public fight a few weeks ago, she literally got in his DM twice. And then he didn't see it. God told me I never get it on his phone. I never have checked his phone. God told me through the spirit to look in his phone, looked in his phone, had 2 messages from her. So when I called her on it, instead of her saying, my bad, I didn't even mean to send that, or, girl, you trip, I'm tripping, and I was drunk. She just immediately starts going off on me, calling me broke, calling me off. This is somebody I've known since 1996 over a nigga that just got out of prison after doing 6 years. That's the biological father of my son and my husband. Legally, we really got married, and she thought it was okay to slide in his DM. So anybody I know, Tequila Kenny from Compton, who now lives in the Valley, who works at some med spa place and drives Uber Lyft, y'all already know what it is. Put the beam on her. My ancestors, the angels, my Holy Spirit, God, Jesus, and I'm one of the chosen ones. She shouldn't have did that.
Look. Speaking of the Holy Spirit, I have somebody here with me now that want to pray for you.
Please, please don't forget my daddy. Please.
No, his name is Little Pee Wee.
Okay.
Just heal my body, oh God. Just bless my soul right in a minute, oh God. Oh God, bless my soul and heal my sickness. Oh God, take my sickness away. Oh God, in Jesus' name, amen. Oh God.
Amen. But you supposed to be saying your grace. How you gonna say?
Little man, amen. Okay.
Yeah, that was a good prayer. Thank you. Speaking of prayers, the time that DMX literally prayed for 10 minutes over pizza before at the studio. 10 minutes. DMX did a 10-minute long prayer at the studio one time. He was in LA. He was dating my friend Tasha. She even made it to the song. Then when he named all those girls in the video, in the song, Tasha is my homegirl, and we got pictures with him and all that. And when it was time to order pizza, when the pizza arrived, he said, "Let me pray over it," and everybody was cool with it until it turned into 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Everybody was starving. 8 minutes, 9. It literally was 10 minutes and some seconds.
DMX, I cannot watch some of DMX, especially when he pray. It hits you in a different way. But let me show my grandma. I just got her obituary. In the middle. This is my beautiful grandmother, man.
Hi, grandma. She is beautiful. Look at that smile.
Yes,
I like
indeed,
that dimple
man.
too. She
Yes,
hear you. Shout out to grandma. I need some help. Ask grandma to help me too. I need some help from your grandma. Shout out to grandma.
Yeah, I miss her so much, man.
I miss my grandma, my mom's mom, Grandma Minnie St. Cyr. That's my grandma.
Now we've been here for a long goddamn time, and you only answer one question. So we don't
mustard on that beat, how?
Figure this one out, God.
Hey, but mustard on, long as mustard on that beat, how?
Yeah, he's on the beat. Everything. All right. In conclusion, right?
Right.
So Tyrone Blackburn, he was your former attorney, or he's your current attorney?
Oh no. I just consulted him in the very beginning before I took on Ariel and Steve Metcalf and Ariel Mitchell Kidd. I was in talks. I spoke with the ward off over there with Cassie and them people. And then I was speaking with Tyrone Blackburn. But ultimately I went with Ariel Mitchell Kidd. She understood, from a woman's point of view. It's not only that, but I felt like when I was talking to the men about it, they more was listening, but couldn't necessarily empathize. Whereas telling a woman attorney who actually represents adults entertainers in Miami. That's what who she currently represents. So she more knows our lingo and, you know, how we express ourselves and the different traumas. Like when I went and did my police report with the Miami police over the Zoom, they allowed me. Thank you. Shout out to Miami PD for allowing me to do it over the Zoom. You know, she said I had the classic signs of someone that's been traumatized. You know, she said I was looking down, I got withdrawn, like, you know, certain like characteristics of somebody that's been a victim of the, you know, such crime that she said I portrayed in front of the, you know, the police and everything. So the reason why the police couldn't investigate any further is because it was 20 years ago. It's not like it's still going to be some DNA in his house from 20 years ago, randomly on a toilet seat or something, you know. And then everybody there was a celebrity and none of them want to talk. So if you can't interview any of the celebrities and then you can't, you know, go dusting for no DNA, and what you going to get a warrant about? So they just basically took the report and then passed it to the feds, which it actually helped their case because the feds can't even touch me unless you do the basics of filing a police report. I didn't know that. The feds can't even deal with you unless you do the basic police report. So New York will not allow me to do it on Zoom. They want me to come in person. So I will definitely be going in person. And I'm going to call TMZ so they know, so they could ask me some questions outside of the police station. But that's going to be soon. I have until March of 2025. Definitely going to get that handled before Christmas. Is it just my dad had a stroke? He just barely got moved from ICU to hospice. So we hoping he wake up. He breathing on his own. So I can't really travel right now. Plus, I don't have the finances, nor have the finances came in for a flight or anything. And no attorney or nobody, not my mama, not nobody offering $1 or a flight. So I got to save a couple of my unemployment checks and get that flight, or maybe a friend will sponsor me. But yeah, as soon as I can get that flight, you know, I'll be out there making my report.
So, so far as the case is concerned,
Go to your my leg.
It holds no weight to Diddy's case. So basically,
No, they haven't indicted him because they're waiting for me. Once I file my police report, he'll be indicted. The whole holdup is me.
So what was so how did that news get out that you were filing to sue him for criminally for sex trafficking?
Well, when Ariel wrote that beautiful you know, filing is 114 pages, including pictures. They told me that it was criminal. They, you know, she contacted the Fed, or the feds contacted her actually. Fed contacted us and told us information, and then you know, basically it's tying together because I guess they're doing a whole RICO on him, and so my piece of information, because Diddy or Puffy back then had so many different. He has so many things going on. My short span of time interacting with him was from 2004 to 2009. You know, Tupac got killed in 1996, and they're saying he put the money, the $1 million up for that. And then, you know, Kim Porter and her, you know, being, you know, given that, you know, whatever that caused pneumonia-like symptoms. You know, let's resume her body and do the autopsy all over again. Do an independent, you know, of Diddy and everybody, you know, the family, everybody. So
Have
we all know
have you met Kim Porter? I meant to ask that question. I didn't even write that down. Have you ever been around?
By the time, she was around, but we never like talked and chatted it up, but she was around.
Okay.
And then, what was I saying? But basically, oh yeah. So when I found my police report, then they'll have enough to go ahead and, because no one's coming forward. And Cassie's case is more about, you know, domestic violence and drugs and some sex trafficking, because a lot of the things that she was doing was from a girlfriend point of view, being freaky with a boyfriend. So him forcing her to call sex workers and all that. That was on some freaky stuff that they were into. I never consciously had sexual relationships with, you know, Diddy, Mr. Combs.
I was just about to ask that question. So I'm glad
Because they wanted to try me, but I had Anthony Gallo, and he was from Cali too, and he wasn't no punk. He wasn't no pretty face. He was more like a gangster. So I believe if I had went to New York and I had came alone, like through my own opportunity, and Anthony wasn't with me, I think he would have tried me in that way. But because he had already booked Anthony for the Sean John campaign, same with Jay-Z, he booked him for the Rockaware campaign. I was his girlfriend. We lived together, and we were already together before we came to New York, and we had lived together in New York for 6 years straight. So for them to take me away was major. So they never tried me, but then they tried me because of the movies and stuff. They started trying me in that way, but they never like tried me to take me away from Anthony or try to do something while Anthony was, in the other room or something. They never tried. Although there was one time that Jay-Z had a party, and we were, this is on God is my witness, Anthony can confirm this, that we were on one side of the bar and Jay-Z was on the other side of the bar, and it was a small lounge, and everybody that was supposed to be there were there, and all the models, anybody that worked on the campaign, the people that worked at the club, security, whatever, but it was closed to the public. And we were on this side of the bar and Jay-Z was on the other side of the bar, and Anthony had to use the restroom. And he said, I'll be right back after use the restroom. He said, hey, if I come back from the restroom and you down there talking to Jay-Z, it's going to be a wrap. It's over with. And I said, oh, ain't nobody going to disrespect you like that. You know what I mean? Like, that is Jay-Z, because we from Cali. Like, that is the real Jay-Z. But I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to get my butt whooped. I got to go home with you. He never hit me or nothing. But I'm just saying figuratively, like, I ain't going to do nothing disrespectful like that. I'm not a disrespectful girlfriend. I've never cheated, or I started cheating on him with 50 Cent after he started cheating on me with Rihanna. That's a whole nother video. But
Anthony fucked Rihanna
and Megan Good. I found her in his phone, remember? Yeah, he did. And then she put him in the video, take a bow. But yeah, and so because they couldn't try me in that way, they did whatever to be me. That's why he gave Robin Riri and gave Beyonce Sasha. And so that's how that happened. And so yeah, ever since they took
about Jay-Z, is there any other, is there any weird stuff that you see?
Yeah, going back, thank you for bringing me back. So going back, I'm on one side of the bar, Jay-Z on the other side of the bar. I told Anthony I ain't gonna do that. And so he went to, pee or whatever. And then when he came back, why was Jay-Z on my side of the bar talking to me this close? And I had not moved one bit, and Anthony just walked up, like, because that was his boss, because he had booked the Rockaware campaign, so he can't get mad. But he saw that I didn't move. Jay-Z moved to me. You heard? So when he came back from the bathroom, I was still in my same spot, but Jay-Z had left his spot and came and was this close and all up in my ear. That's when I told him my name was Riri.
Have you ever been alone with Jay-Z?
Yeah, and that's when he was tripping that my last name was Marcy, because he grew up in the Marcy projects. And I used to be like, all right, so let's do a project. But Hov been scared to do that project because he tried to make Beyonce me because he can control her. She wasn't up on game. She was more naive and had her off on drugs.
Did he ever try to fuck you?
Yep.
Did he fuck you?
Not to my awareness. If he on that tape, he might be on that tape. He was at the party. So
you woke up plenty of times?
No, the feds. Allegedly, when the feds did that raid on Diddy's home in Los Angeles, and they did Los Angeles and New York, and I heard it was all three. They only spoke on Miami and LA, but they said it was New York too. And I did New York and Miami, but supposedly those New York and Miami tapes made it to LA. And supposedly I'm on there unconscious, and there's several A-list celebrities running a train on me, basically. And they named a couple names, but they couldn't name them all. They said it was their evidence, so I'm waiting to find out.
So who told you that specifically? You don't have, are there law enforcement, or there's somebody that that was there that seen it or whatever? Just for clarity.
Shout out to my baby Quincy, who was at the raid. Shout out to my baby.
Okay.
Shout out to my baby who helped them even get that going. Thank you, baby.
Well, there's your answer right there. Is there anything else?
Allegedly.
Yeah, all of this is allegedly. Is there anything that you want to say overall about everything that you said in this whole situation? And I guess that's all. Is there? I'll take maybe 1 or 2 questions from somebody. And
Yeah, take a question. Take a question. Because if you let me have a tangent, you already know where I'm gonna go. Mustard on that beat, ho.
If do anybody have a question? If you want to ask a question, put the number 1 and write your question next to it so I can identify it as a question. What's up, little man? How you doing, brother?
Good.
What's your name, man?
Cody.
Cuddy?
Yes. Cody.
Cody. I'm sorry. Peace. How you doing? All right. Salute to you, man. All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, brother. Salute to him, man. That's what's up, man. Do anybody have a question? Please put it in there. If not, let's give it a couple of seconds. So all right, man. I mean, we got through a lot. Okay, does her lawyer know she is speaking on this matter? That's Flower Bloom.
Oh, okay. Yes, I did let them know that I was going to start doing because after I watched Tisa Tells, shout out to Tisa Tells, and she had interviewed Little Rod, and she said it is legal that you can discuss, matters on your case. You can't talk about everything, but it is legal that you can speak before your case goes to trial, which before I thought it wasn't legal and I never asked or anything. But when you DM me and asked on Facebook,
yeah,
I already was watching you. I was a fan. I was like, what? Mike hitting me? All access media, viral media. I made it. I said, Mama, we made it. And so then that's when I was like, I want to talk to him because I watch him already. I want to be on there. And that's when I started asking. And then she just asked for the agreement. Me and you got that done. So that's why I'm here now. So I'm open. I'm open to talk to others. Definitely. Whoever want to hit me up, I'm done.
Other question, everybody? Is there any other question? I guess that's it. So what's your overall the Little Rod is there any similarities?
Oh, shout out to Little Rod. I want him to call me because tell him we have a mutual friend, Brittany Goodrich. So Little Rod, if you're looking at this, me and Brittany are together. Like she be here in my house, and we want to talk to you because she said a lot of you and her talked about a lot when you was hiding out at her house before you moved to where you're at. So she said me and you need to really, really talk. So if anybody want to hook that up and get Little Rod on at the same time, maybe you can hook that up, Mike. And
we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk definitely. We're gonna talk after this live. But is there any similarities to Little Rod's situation?
Or Tisa Tell, not to bring Tisa Tell, but I really like Tisa too. Like she already had Little Rod, so if you already direct Tisa, so if you want to have me and Little Rod on at the same time, that would be fun, and we can talk. But anyway, Little Rod, get at me regardless if you want to be private about it.
Now again, God damn it,
I'm sorry.
Is there any similarities to Little Rod's situation? Meaning, like he woke up and he had a whole bunch of sausages on his lap.
Right? Yeah. Definitely the drink.
What's the similarities of his case? Yours.
The drinking, the champagne that was laced. That's similar. The pink and blue. Well, they didn't have they have the, which one do they got? They had the pink cocaine, the colorful cocaine. And it tripped me out because I always thought it was white, you know what I mean? Because when people would bring it into the strip club and stuff, it'd always be white. So I was like, dang, it's pink. Like I almost thought they just put like some food coloring on it or whatever, just to like make it just like a decorative, you know what I mean? But that's that ooh wee when you got that pink and blue. So yeah, that's similar right there. And then the white parties, like if he was at any of them, because by the time I came back to Cali in 2000, the end of 2009, going into 2010, because they jumped me, I got jumped in Harlem, and I used to go to Harlem Church of Christ right next door to Sylvia's. But yeah, either allegedly either Diddy sent him on me or Anthony Gallo sent him on me. I don't want to think that it was Anthony. And so when I got jumped in Harlem, that's when I was like, oh, it's time to go back to LA. Like it's too much going on out here. So and they tried to take my phone. 2 girls from my own club, but I was working at Larry Flint's Hustler Club. 2 girls. That's not allegedly. They did that. And so me and Anthony had broke up. I had moved myself out of our apartment in Midtown, and I moved myself uptown to Harlem because he was messing with a girl at my club. When I would go to work, she would stay off work and be at my house while I was at work. And then when I would go to work, she would be off. And then when she go to work, like she would just figure out the day. It was just weird. When I would decide I ain't working, that's when she would work. Like, I guess he would give her the head up, like she's staying home tonight. So then she would go ahead and get her money. And then when he knew I was going, he would text like, yeah, she going to work. And then she would be at my apartment. So her and another girl jumped me after I had left him because of Rihanna and Megan Good. And then I was just like, I didn't know if it was Anthony, Diddy, or a combination of everybody. I just like, let me go back to LA and go back to Cali. And that's why when I got back to Cali, I was like a little crazy because I felt like I wasted my whole 20s on that, because I went at the age of 24, basically the age of 30 in New York, with a gang of fake ass motherfuckers, I find out. And, then lost my man of all them years to Rihanna, Megan Good, and all the other groupies. And then got, sex trafficked, they want to say allegedly, I don't necessarily, by somebody that I used to watch on TV that I never even knew I would be in that situation. If Anthony would have never got that modeling, a gay man came up to him at the movie theater in LA that was just in town on business. And Anthony, shout out to all my, gay, lesbian, LGBTQ, all y'all community, hit me up. I love all y'all. And trans, she-males, everybody. Yeah, a gay guy, but Anthony at the time was, kind of ignorant, and was basically cussing the dude out. Like, don't be telling me I have a good look, like, don't be trying to, he took it as him trying to get at him. But the guy was like, no, I'm a scout. Like, I'm a model scout and you have a good look. Cause Anthony, Black and Italian, but raised in, in the hood, he's ghetto. Like, so, more gangster. He don't play that gay stuff. So,
For those who don't know about Anthony is the guy that Diddy basically offered, asked him, can he give him head, basically, right? When y'all went to that meeting,
so he can book the Sean John campaign. And
right.
when Anthony wouldn't do it, he gave him another opportunity through me working at the white parties. But when the gay guy handed him the card in LA, Anthony almost threw it away. But luckily, a girl that he was with, I wasn't with them, somebody I was with their group said, man, you should call. Like, he sounded legit. So when he found out that it was actually legit, and they said, well, we want to represent you, but you have to, be out here to go to the castings and stuff. He asked me, because we weren't even deep. We were only casually dating. He asked me, would I go to New York with him? And I told him yes, because my parents, through a member of my church, I grew up from 9 years old, Church of Christ, La Puente Church of Christ in La Puente, California, had told the minister about my adult films that I thought nobody was ever going to find out about. And they brought it to the minister, who brought it to my parents. So it was literally in the same time that they had found out about that. And I went from, the straight A student, that perfect girl working at the hospital, for the last 5 years in the critical care unit as a telemetry technician, and a unit secretary at Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach. And Dennis Rodman and Carmen Electra would come in there all the time. And Kobe Bryant and Vanessa Bryant would come in too, like when having their babies and stuff. That's where she's from. And so what was I saying? But anyway, so luckily, oh, I like that face. Luckily, the girl that he was around in that moment said to call. Luckily, I was in position to go with him because he was too scared to go to New York himself, because he wasn't from New York, had never been there either. So when we went to New York, it was his first time and my first time. So we all, and then now I'm in the room with Mary J. Blige and Diddy and Diana Ross and Paris Hilton and Reverend Al Sharpton and Scott Storch and Busta. Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes was another one running around in his towel too.
So all right, damn son, you be everywhere. So all right, so Busta Rhymes.
I got pictures with Buster. I got pictures of Buster and this other girl that I guess he was with or whatever. right now in my storage that that I kept myself. I got pictures of Buster
So
there.
Busta Rhymes, so you think is Busta Rhymes gay? Oh, I'm sorry,
Bisexual.
bisexual.
I would say bisexual.
Have you seen him mess with men?
I seen him running around like Ja Rule, but I like again, I thought it was normal celebrity rich people stuff, you know?
So who was all of the celebrities running around with towels on? You all right? We got Diddy. We know that. We got Ja Rule, and now we got Busta, right?
Right.
And who else?
Let me see. It was a lot of Wall Street cats. It was that basketball player that Mariah Carey, when Mariah Carey was dating, was it Gary Payton? What was a basketball player Mariah Carey was dating and she was smoking weed in the club with him?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up.
She was dating a basketball. It was a New York Nets or a New York Jet. I mean a Jet. No, that's the football. The New York Nets or New Jersey Nets or New York Knicks. Okay, yeah. He was the Knicks or a Nets. There you go. Oh, and it was football players. It was New York Giants. What was his name? It was a New York Giant named Ruben. It was another one named Mike Johnson when I was there. It was some New York Giants. It was some New Jersey Jets and Nets and New York Knicks. It was Donald Trump. It was no Donald Trump wasn't running around with the towel, but he was in them rooms allegedly.
Basketball player. I'm trying to see.
I think it was. I want to say maybe it was Gary Payton. No.
She dated Derek Jeter. I didn't know that.
It starts with a CH. His last name starts with a Chauncey. No. Damn.
Packer.
What is the name? Put in the years between 2004 to 2009. What basketball player did Mariah Carey date? And then Little Kim would be at the parties. Shout out to Little Kim. I like Little Kim. T-Pain took me to meet Little Kim one time. She's nice. What's up, T-Pain? I miss you, boo. He wrote that song, I'm in Love with a Stripper, about me. That was nice.
For real? Oh, shit. So he wrote that song to you?
Yeah, he used to pick me up and we used to hang out.
And there's nothing coming up about her dating a basketball player. I don't know if you're saying a basketball player
Chauncey
or
Phillips. Chauncey Phillips.
Chauncey Phillips.
No, Startermiter. You're in Startermiter. Amari Startermiter. That dude. That dude.
Okay. I hear that. So all of them was running around with towels on.
Yeah, but they weren't all like touching each other as men. They were running around with women too. It wasn't like they were all doing gay stuff.
Right. All right. So did you hear or see any weird stuff with Busta Rhymes?
All of them. I was at every party. They was paying me to be there. And then on the part, look, if you go look at my my lawsuit, the parties where they had me wearing the black dress, but they have Tamiko in the pink dress. That was the party. That was the one that at the Hamptons that he made me do something because with Jacob, and you notice why, I'm wearing a black dress when everybody's wearing white, but Tamiko has a pink dress on. If you look at that picture, that was the night with Jacob. That's what made it easy to be real quick and fast because it was just a flip up of the dress, almost like he knew the wife was going to be there, allegedly. And every other time they had us in go-go because they provided the outfits. We didn't bring our own.
Those outfits was identifiers.
And he always wanted you to feel the fabric with him. Like, let's all feel the fabric at the same. Feel how soft that is. Look how nice that is.
All right.
And because he had Sean John, I'm like, oh, he's in the fabric and stuff. Like, he knows what good fabric is. Like, I didn't think it was weird or anything.
Was there any kind of evil stuff going on? Any kind of aggressive kind of torture or anything aggressive? Anything?
Yeah, Cassie, when she started dating him, she started telling Anthony about his anger because we was all at one point not in any interaction with him, and then all of a sudden we all were in interaction with him, and some kind of way. I'm sorry. I keep trying to. I do photography, so I'll be trying to like make sure my head's not tilted too much one way or the other.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah. So it went from none of us had even met him to now we're all working with him or dealing with him in some capacity. So when she first got signs of his anger and like his controllingness, she was confiding that in Anthony because they were seeing each other at castings. So they were talking about it, and then he was coming home talking about it to me.
Mm. All right. Well, shit. I'm about to make me something to eat now. I'm getting
I was
hungry.
about to say, Mustard's on that beat, ho.
That's
I gotta
right.
get off this phone. My doorbell ringing. My homie here with my wine and my
All right,
weed. And Mustard's on that beat. Ho. Thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Can we end it with a prayer? Can I say a prayer for everybody?
Let's do it. I'm gonna give you a solo right now. Give you a prayer. Let's get it.
All right, everybody, if you can bow and close your eyes and pray with me. In Jesus' name, we praying through the Spirit. If you are a true believer of God and believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, you need to be baptized, water baptism. You need to do the plan of salvation. Hear, repent, confess your sins, change, repent, and be submerged in water. Dear Lord, we're coming to you this evening, this night, this morning, wherever you are in the world. We're asking for your grace, Lord. We know you're coming back soon. We know this is the time you are separating good from evil, bad from, good, evil from, you know what I'm saying, God. And you're the chosen ones. It's only 144,000 of us. As many of us are called, only a few are chosen. And he's making us to do powerful things in this moment, Lord. And he's telling us that we are okay and we are safe. And he stored up the riches with the wicked to be turned over to the righteous, Lord. And we believe and we're claiming our blessing in Jesus' name, Lord. And we're praying for everyone on this phone to have good health, Lord. Take away any ailment, Lord. We know that miracles can happen in 2024 and beyond, Lord. We know that you are a good God. You have never left any of us. If anybody is struggling with employment, Lord, you bless them with opportunity, a job tomorrow, Lord, in Jesus' name. If anybody having car trouble, if your car broke down, please, God, bless them with a grant. If anybody has bills that are due, please provide a financial blessing. Lord, please make a financial breakthrough with my GoFundMe or with directly through my Cash App or my Zelle so I can bless others back, Lord, because if you send a big amount, I'll be able to help the people around me and anybody that has helped me thus far, Lord. In Jesus' name, Lord. Please protect, guard, and protect. Please open up everyone's eyes, all the kids and the people that are currently in these tunnels, Lord. Please break away the chains, Lord. This is not the underground real world. This is the underground hell world, Lord, and them kids don't deserve it. None of them people around the country, do. And we know we ain't got to say allegedly when we praying, Lord. And they've been going around the third world countries, Lord, and going to the poorest of countries and offering them money, Lord. And these people have been turning over their children, Lord, and been turning over their family member, thinking that these people are going to live a better life in America, Lord. But when these evil people take the kids, Lord, and they take the adults, it can be a grown man, whatever they like and they see, Lord, and they wave to their family because they gave them only a little bit of money, Lord, $1,000, something very little, Lord, that we know that means nothing in the scheme of things, Lord, and they've never seen that much money in their life, Lord. And we know when that family member departs from their family and they wave and they think, I'll be back for you when, the good man or the good people get me back to America. And when they get in that van or that car, Lord, they drive them to a place, Lord. And we know that they get abused, Lord. And we know they get drugged, Lord. And we know that some of them don't never even make it out of there, Lord. And we know some of them been brought back to America, Lord, and they in them tunnels, Lord. And we ain't got to say allegedly when we praying, Lord. So in Jesus' name, we breaking all binds. And if anybody have any hatred towards me, Lord, for whatever reason, or feel like I'm lying, Lord, please, in some kind of way, Lord, let them think back to their life and their childhood. And if anybody's ever did anything to them, or if they've ever done anything to anybody, or they've had an inappropriate relationship with a family member or anything, and they've seen their uncle or somebody beat somebody or lie and say they didn't do it when they did it, Lord, Please let people start telling the truth, Lord. And we're going to let Mike get off this line so he can eat, Lord. We want to bless him up. We want this video to go up. We want everybody to like, subscribe, share, comment, even if they hate on me, Lord, because we also know it's spiritual warfare, Lord. And we know we the chosen one. Shout out to Jordan, one the chosen one. Shout out to Sean Breed. Shout out to all my people that's making it public and known and working for God, dear Lord, because we know. Shout out to 50 Cent who doing all that he can do, Lord. Shout out to everybody that's out on the right track. Shout out to Kanye. Shout out, we shouting these out. If you praising God and you claiming God, you on our side. I need everybody to come together. You need to get on the left side or the right side. You can't be on the fence. You can't be on the good side and bad because eternity is eternity. I'm gonna let y'all go. We giving all this to the Lord. We claiming it all. We blessing everybody. In Jesus' name we praying. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Listen, amen. All right, girl. Damn, there was another question, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please
Thank you.
Make sure you share this live.
I'm about to go get me some of that wine because Jesus turned the water into wine because his mama told him to.
All right, well, look, I'm gonna holler at you, man. We're gonna chop it up though.
Bye, Quincy. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Curtis. Call me. I'm excited. I love everyone. And I got music coming and movies coming, documentaries, bios, everything. We talk about it on the next video. Thank you, Mike. Everybody. Bless everybody. Peace. Mustard on that beat, ho.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, everybody. Let me gather my thoughts. You should never ever feel some kind of way when somebody is praying, no matter how long it is. But I swear to God, I was almost like this.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Nah, just playing. But anyway, I'm out of here. Hopefully y'all appreciate this live. Shout out to Miss Drew for showing love to the platform. Appreciate you, love. Salute to the homie Bamboos. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this live. I'm out this motherfucker. I see y'all Thursday when I'm off. And all of this is allegedly. Bye, motherfuckers.